I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Astros vs. Tigers. My team pick is Astros moneyline. Houston didn't score until the 6th inning in Friday night's win, where they then piled on 5 straight runs to win 5-2. Kyle Tucker launched a solo homer to get the party started in the 6th. Framber Valdez earned the win after hurling 7.0 innings, allowing just 2 earned runs. Josh Hader earned his 5th save of the season in the winning effort. Christian Javier heads to the bump on Saturday evening, and the 27-year-old will be making his first start since returning from the 15-day IL neck discomfort. This will be his 5th start of the year, and the right-hander comes in at 2-0 with a 1.54 ERA and 1.11 WHIP. Javier hasn't thrown since April 14th, when he limited the Rangers to just 2 earned runs on 5 hits and 2 walks over 7.0 innings. He earned a win in the 8-5 victory. This should be a thrilling MLB matchup on Saturday night since we have Christian Javier squaring off against Tarik Skubal. While Skubal has been on fire this season, I have to play the Astros with a plus money payout. First off, it's the recent form of each team. Neither team is playing its best baseball, but the Tigers are just 1-6 in their last 7 games. Meanwhile, Friday's victory marked the 2nd straight win for the Astros. I'll dive into the numbers below, but Javier has dominated the Tigers in the past. Detroit brings in one of the worst offenses in the game, so I think he'll be able to go toe-to-toe with Skubal. Finally, Houston simply has more playmakers. They're stacked with game changers at the top of the order, and I think this is a great opportunity to play them as underdogs. Take Houston with the money line. My total pick is under 7 runs. Circling back on Friday night's defeat, this time from Detroit's perspective, the lone runs came in the 3rd inning off a 2 RBI double from Matt Vierling. Andrew Chafin was saddled with the loss after surrendering 3 earned runs in relief, where the pitcher failed to record a single out. Tarik Skubal will toe the rubber on Saturday, and the 27-year-old has been lights out this season. Over 7 starts, the left-hander has posted a 4-0 record to go along with a 1.90 ERA, 7th, and 0.77 WHIP, 3rd. His 53 punch-outs are 3rd in the MLB. Last time out, Skubal faced the Yankees, limiting them to 2 earned runs on 6 hits over 6.0 innings. He struck out 12 batters but took a no decision in a 5-2 defeat. It's worth noting that Skubal is the frontrunner to win the Cy Young Award this season, sitting at just plus 250. Guardians vs. White Sox. My team pick is Guardians moneyline. The Cleveland Guardians are off to one of the best starts in team history, but are still battling both the Twins and Royals atop the division as they head into the weekend. The Guardians started this series on a slow note, losing 3-2 in a game that was delayed by rain. The loss was the 2nd in the last 5 games for the Guardians. In Game 2 on Friday night against the Chi Sox, fell 6-3 after striking out 12 times offensively and committing 2 fielding errors, leading to 2 unearned runs for starter Carlos Carrasco. Carrasco gave the Guardians 7 innings of work and allowed just 6 hits, but 2 of them left the yard as he fell to 2-3 on the season. The Guardians will give the ball to righty Tristan McKenzie in the 3rd game of the 4-game set. McKenzie continues the long road back from an injury-riddled 2023 season. He is 2-2 in 7 starts this season with an ERA of 3.97 and a WHIP of 1.44. McKenzie has allowed 28 hits in 34 innings of work, including 5 home runs. He has struggled with his command, walking 21 batters, and has struck out 30 thus far. He is just one quality start to his credit. In 2023, McKenzie made just 4 starts and went 0-3 with an ERA of 5.06. He gave up 12 hits in 16 innings and struck out 16 while walking 13. This game will likely evolve into a bullpen game with 2 starting pitchers going through different issues at the moment. Clevenger is making just his second start of the season and lasted just 2 innings in his first start before being removed. He does have a career 3.44 ERA versus Cleveland, but he is likely a few more starts away from regaining his form. The Guardians' McKenzie has had serious command issues this season with 21 walks in just 34 innings of work already. This is a carryover from 2023 when McKenzie walked more than he struck out in his limited appearances, 4 starts. McKenzie is averaging less than 5 innings per start thus far this season. The advantage in bullpen strength shifts sharply over to the Guardians. They are second in baseball with a 2.45 bullpen ERA, while the White Sox relatively inexperienced bullpen has an ERA of 4.25. I think the Guardians take the lead and roll late in the game on Saturday. Take the Guardians with the money line. My total pick is over. Cardinals versus Brewers. My team pick is Cardinals money line. The St. Louis Cardinals are coming off another loss on Friday against the Milwaukee Brewers with a final score of 2-11. This would add to the Cardinals' losing streak, which now sits at 6 with them losing their prior 2 series against the Mets 0-2 and the Chicago White Sox 1-2. These losses are mainly due to the Cardinals' issues on offense as they rank 28th in batting average at .215 and 27th in on-base percentage at .294. Their inability to get on base has resulted in them second to last in runs this season, which has led to multiple losses with them only scoring a few runs per game. Kyle Gibson will be taking the mound against the Brewers on Saturday. Gibson this season has a record of 2-2 with an ERA of 3.68 and 33 strikeouts in 7 appearances. Kyle Gibson had a 14-9 record with an ERA of 4.73 and 157 strikeouts in 33 appearances in 2023 with the Baltimore Orioles. Freddie Peralta was 3-6 with an ERA of 5.32 and 72 strikeouts in 16 appearances versus the Cardinals in his career. Kyle Gibson has allowed 1 run on 3 hits with 4 walks and 3 strikeouts in 6 innings for the Cardinals against the Brewers in his career. Cardinals have the edge with pitching and also history between these 2 teams. Last season, while the Brewers had a winning record of 8-5 against the Cardinals, they did not sweep any of their series against St. Louis. I believe the Cardinals will continue that trend and find the win to keep this series from a sweep with their advantage at pitching. I am taking the Cardinals on the money line. My total pick is over 7.5 runs. The Milwaukee Brewers are coming off a huge win against the St. Louis Cardinals on Friday with a final score of 11-2. This would put the Brewers in a position to win their series against the Cardinals as they now sit 2-0 in their 4-game series. Milwaukee is sitting toward the top of the league with their offense as they rank 4th overall in slugging percentage as well as on base percentage at .332. Their success as batting has resulted in the Brewers ranking 9th overall in runs scored this season. Freddie Peralta will be taking the mound for the Brewers on Saturday. Peralta has a record of 3-1 with an ERA of 3.49 and 50 strikeouts in 7 appearances this season. Freddie Peralta had a record of 12-10 with an ERA of 3.86 and 210 strikeouts in 30 appearances in 2023. The Milwaukee Brewers have an over-under record of 4-1 in their last 5 games. If the Cardinals are looking to win this game, it is going to be either suppressing the Brewers' offense or finding offense themselves. I believe St. Louis will find their offense against Freddie Peralta and keep this game high-scoring and close for the win. I am looking toward the over at 7.5 runs.